Chin chin dun, 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 dun. Hi YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Now, I know what you're thinking, what hairstyle are we going to do today? But we're not going to do a hairstyle today because today we're going to jam and we're going to talk about things that happen in real life. 3 things that make you say, oh my God, don't you just hate when that happens? If you've managed to dodge this, you are the real MVP. And I take off my hat to you, friend. I do. And when I grow up, I want to be just like you. I don't know, if you've managed to dodge these bullets throughout your years of existence, let me know in the comment section down below. I, unfortunately, have not been able to dodge this, so let's get straight into it. Grab something to drink. Let me get my cup. I have something really nice and fancy here. I am living luxuriously, so I drink water. Fresh out the tap. Thanks, honey. Thanks. First things first. I'm the realest. No. Let me leave that for Iggy. So first things first. You know when you're getting ready to go take a shower? And something in your being tells you, something's not right. But you're like, girl, I ain't got time to worry about that. Forgive me. You're like, girl, I don't have time to worry about that. I have to take a shower and I need to go where I'm going, right? So you go, you take your shower. You know, you scrub that body because you ain't going to waste water for no reason, right? Because somebody got to pay for that water. So you scrub that body, all the cracks, all of them. And you put your lotion on, everything. You're all super fresh. But then that feeling starts coming back. And then you feel a knock on the door. And who could be knocking at your door right now? Well, if it ain't goddamn Bubble Guts. It is Bubble Guts. Can you imagine? The Bubble Guts come. And you got to go to the bathroom. And you got to do what nobody wants to do in the bathroom once they finish showering. How horrible is that? Don't you hate when that happens? I hate when I'm all clean. I just stepped out the shower and I gotta go to the bathroom. Girl! Oh boy, I don't know who's watching this, but I know me and you, we go through this. Tell me this ain't never happened to you. Tell me. Go ahead, I'm waiting. Tell me this ain't never happened to you. I know it has. Don't even try to play yourself. And don't try to play me because I know. I know. Oh my God. I can't even. That is like the worst thing. Now try to tell me that has never happened to you in your life before. Because if that's never happened to you, you're like super person. I'm not going to say superwoman or superman because I don't know who's watching. But you're super person. Okay? That is the worst thing. Like, it's not the worst thing, but it's one of the worst things that could happen. When you're all clean, you just came out the shower. You just finished spending your money, your income, paying for that hot water. And then this Bubble Guts got the nerve to come knock on your door. Like, are you for real? Bubble Guts, I'm gonna need you to find a different time to come visit, okay? Preferably at night. Preferably where I don't have to go nowhere. Preferably when I didn't just finish showering, putting all my good products on. Because you kind of feel like after that's happened, you kind of feel like you need to go back in the shower, don't you? Like, it just completely tainted everything. It just ruined your life. For that brief second, I'm so dramatic, but for that brief second, it's just like, oh my God. But I'm a rebellious soul. And I refuse to go to the bathroom for the simple fact that I just made myself clean. Why couldn't you come to town earlier? The whole time we were just sitting there chilling, you don't want to come to town? And as soon as you see me take my shower and put my clothes on, that's when you want to come and play? No, boo. Go sit there. All the way back there. So when that happens to me, do you know what I do? I tell Bubble Guts, I'm going to need you to go somewhere. I need you to go have a seat somewhere, go to a cafe, and sit down. Because I'm rebellious and I will not go to the bathroom. But then the worst thing is when you decide to ignore Bubble Guts. And you go wherever you're going. And then Bubble Guts come back with a vengeance. Yo! You know the one... You know the ones when your legs start trembling? No, I respect you, Bubble Guts. You know what? After I made this, it made me think. I completely do respect you, Bubble Guts. And if you decide to come and visit, I will cater to you. In my country, we say when you get the Bubble Guts to hit your butt on the wall. Big up Guinea-Bissau. If you're from Guinea-Bissau, you know this is real. You No, this is real. In Guinea, we say, from when I was a child, forgive me if I have anything in my teeth, but from when I was a child, we always used to say, if your stomach is like playing you, bubble guts is coming to town, they'd be like, hit your butt on the wall. But I kid you not, when you do that, it goes away, even if it's just temporarily. Bubble guts will go, have a seat, and then come back at another time. Sometimes it comes back faster. Sometimes it takes its time. But it works. For that brief moment, it works. So if you're from Guinea and you do that, if you're not from Guinea and bubble guts decides to come and visit you, try that. And then tell me, please tell me in the comment section what it is that you do. And I keep laughing because this happens to me all of the time. Anyway, moving on to the next thing. The second thing that always happens too, and like I said, if you've managed to dodge this, you're amazing. The second thing is when you've been thinking about someone, like someone messages you and for like time, like sometimes maybe even a whole month, sometimes weeks, sometimes that day, you've been thinking about someone. You think about them all the time and you're like, oh my God, I have to call this person, or I have to message this person, or I need to get in contact with this person. But obviously life gets in the way. Like if you're like me, I have 2 kids, a husband, I go to work, and you know, life gets in the way. And you're like, no, I'm gonna call this person. Girl, you ain't call nobody. You got stuck on Instagram, you flip it through the feed, and you don't want to get out because you're all the way at the bottom, and you know that if you flip out, then you got to start that whole thing all over again. Sorry, boo, I'll message you at another time. And then what happens? It gets night, you forget, the next day comes around. And then that person gets in contact with you. Can you imagine? And when that person gets in contact with you, you're like, yo, I've just been thinking about you. And they're like, chick, please. Ain't that the worst? Because you really have been thinking about this person, and they probably think you're telling them, I've been thinking about you, just because they message you. But if I tell you I was just thinking about you, I was just thinking about you. I swear, I don't need to be telling you I was just thinking about you when I wasn't thinking about you. Boy, I got things to do. Come on. I got my YouTube to tell. No, but seriously, even if I wasn't thinking about you like at this precise moment, I thought about you today or yesterday or this month. Like that counts for something, right? Like I've been thinking about you. I attracted a person's energy. How cool is that? If that happens to you, or if you're a believer in this kind of things, not that I'm starting a cult or anything, but if this happens to you, then leave me a comment. Let me know. Let's talk about this. Like I think this is so cool. The universe has little ways of doing things that I think they're cool, they're cute, and they make life so worth living. Final thing. And this is big. Like, this is like big. You know when you're in an argument or altercation, or sometimes even a romantic moment, any kind of moment, you're in a moment, right? It happens most often in an argument. You get in an argument with someone, and things were said between the two of you. But you know, at the moment of an argument, your brain doesn't process everything because obviously you're hot. You know, your body's hot, your brain is hot, your mouth is hot. If you're like me, your mouth freezes. Some people freeze at a moment of I don't know, altercation. Usually, like my friends say that, you know, I'm a punk. Let's just use that word because that's a nicer way to rephrase this. But my friends say I'm softer when it comes to altercations because I don't speak. And I don't speak, you know why? Because your brain, I bet you're a better person than me. When your brain processes, you spit fire. But my brain goes into shutdown. Like my reflexes are not as fast as everyone else's. So when something is happening, it takes me like extra minutes to process in my head. And by the time I'm ready to process, everything is finished. The person's already gone. And I'm just standing there by myself looking at the wall, wondering why my life is like this. After the thing is finished, you start playing in your head like, yo, I should have said this and that. I should have hit her with this, that, but yeah, this, you know? But in the moment that it happens, your brain is not processing that. Or maybe you're the kind of person, you say everything you want to say. I got friends, yo, and you guys know who you are. If you're watching this, you know who you are. When it comes down to the nitty gritty, they can blah, blah, blah. Even my sisters, they don't play. Like, When it's time to say what they need to say, they say. Me now. They be like, hey, yo, and I'm like, your mama? Tell me you're not feeling where I'm coming from with this. Like, there's always more you needed to add to something. There's always another 2 cents in your pocket that you needed to have taken out and lay on the table. Ow. If these 3 things have not happened to you, I swear you are my superhero. And I want to meet you and I want to hug you because you're like modern day. I don't even know. I don't want to use the word out of context and then somebody comes back to me on YouTube like, you guys already know. But anyway, if this has never happened to you, you're amazing. If this has happened to you, join the club, baby. I swear to God, these 3 things are like, you can't dodge. Can you dodge? You can't dodge it. I'd be interested in hearing stories because I know we all have stories like this. So if you have any stories of when this happened and, you know, it's not too much to disclose information because, you know, maybe some of these scenarios might be more serious than others, do leave a story down below. I love these kinds of things. And we could talk, or if you do, you could do a video on Instagram and tag me. Hashtag Djena Gomez should have said. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm running late. I gotta go to work. And I hope to see you in my next video. I'm sorry this wasn't a hair video, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to have more like let's talk videos because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not like a hair professional or anything. My hair just happens to grow really well. And I think I'm really good with other people's hairs, but I don't have a degree or anything. But yeah, anyway. When I say I'm really good with other people's hairs, don't look at my hair today. Please don't judge me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. Tell everybody. It doesn't have to be just people who do hair. Tell your friends. Tell your grandma. She's going to want to come and chill with me. Come on. At that age, I bet you she's not doing anything but watching TV anyway. So tell her to come and holler at my YouTube channel. I'm playing. Shout out to your grandma. Thank you guys so much. See you at my next video. First things first. What's first things first? Are you thinking about something? Bubble Guts comes to town and Bubble Guts knocks on your door. And Bubble Guts is like, hey boo, I need to go to the bathroom. Just fix myself position because I really thought I was sexy sitting on top of my feet, but it is not working out for me. So I'm a skinny girl at heart. Inside of me, I'm a skinny girl, but on the outside, get it together, sis. Get it together, sis. Get it together. Water is feeling right, fresh. You've been in my head. It's just my head has like different rooms, and you were in one of the rooms, and I forgot to go in that room recently, but I knew that you were in that. Not that I'm a punk. Words don't come easily.